I wonder if that's going to become relevant later in the Bioware game.
Can we ensure his requests are seen to?
Don't strain my abilities.
I mean, yeah, okay, snarky would be me.
In the meantime, find Fergus
You get so
and tell him to lead the troops to Ostergar ahead of me.
Find Fergus. Are you trying to get rid of me?
Yeah, that would be...
We must discuss the battle plans.
I think I might have had us muted,
Be
but
a
I've
good
fixed it
lad
now
and
anyway.
do as I've
So,
asked.
worst
Okay,
case,
talk
we've
soon.
had 10 minutes. Quick recap in case we did.
Oh dear.
He's essentially giving me what my actual decisions are because we're trying to make it accurate to me.
Yeah, essentially it's not RPing or playing the game for the best. He's literally trying to be himself. I'm sure this will work.
Yeah,
Perfectly. Hero of the hour and all that.
As long as I don't need to just die in every combat, I think we're okay with that.
Is the purple doors new? I can't remember.
No, it's
that.
just because I can interact with them. I know that you've
Yes.
only played on console, haven't you? So yeah, on this you've got the hit tab and you can
All right.
check the area.
Ah.
Oh yeah, shit! I forgot about the equipment that you get at the start of the game. We might as well have some beneficial stuff. Quick stuff. Helmet, which sadly I don't think you can actually hide in this game, which sucks.
After all that hard work
I
and
know.
choosing your beard.
Quick run through the amulets. You just boost the stats.
I fuck it.
Whatever ones give us the +1 to all, and then we probably want backstab damage. And plus cunning, that'll do. Quickly use that, because that's a free skill. Coercion to level 2.
Chosen because he is an argumentative so-and-so.
Absolutely. And, I mean, I'm happy to respect people's space in real life, to be fair, but in the games you need to explore, so we might as well explore.
Happy enough to... Happy enough to respect...
I don't invade people's
I got
home.
told I was doing this.
That's true. What the fuck else were you going to do tonight? You were working. Your options were cry about the fact you finished working or come and do this.
I can do both.
That's true. You're very good at doing both, actually. Nah, so yeah, we know where to go, but we might as well get this bit out of the way first. I don't think there's a lot of interactables in this room. Yeah, just that chest. Great.
He also is like this in real life.
What? I like walking about.
Going through people's stuff.
I mean, not quite going through people's stuff, but if you leave something in front of me that is interesting, I'm going to have a look. Don't leave your phone unlocked in front of people if you don't want messages to come through to be quickly glanced
Good
at.
evening, my lord.
I at least don't go through people's messages if they leave their phone next to me. I don't swipe next to the next picture if I'm shown a picture.
Good evening, my lord.
And you don't...
That might partially be due to my flatmate. It's just a dangerous game to swipe to the next picture with her.
Going.
She'll appear to make her own defences later in future videos.
Yeah, I ain't saying anything just yet.
Pleading the fifth to make sure that you don't get blamed for anything that goes wrong. Got it, mate? Servant who will give us exactly 0 information, so... Moving on, moving on, moving on.
There you are.
Oh,
Your mother told me the town had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt.
okay. I think I'd just say hello. I don't think there'd be...
Why are you you would be that blunt?
Yeah, fair.
Your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again.
Oh yeah, we've got
And
the
it's
dog
threatening
this
to
time in
leave.
that because of the backstory.
Wait, so dog is...
Automatically a companion,
Alright.
rather than it being after Ostagar.
Okay.
I feel like 4, because you can do something about this. Right? This is not something I am needed for.
Mavari hounds. They listen only to their master. Anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
You know what? It's gonna have to be 1, because I call the cat names. So I'm gonna have to assume I would call the dog names too.
I was wondering if you were going to make the parallel or if I was
Yeah.
going to have to point out.
I think that means we've got the name for the dog though, right? We've got to name it after the cat.
Just to amuse himself.
Who is in turn named after the raccoon from Pocahontas.
Yes.
To the kitchen, I like people being around me, so I wouldn't tell them not to follow me around. And if I can put a task off till tomorrow and it becomes somebody else's job, I will do so. Never do it today, it will become someone else's job tomorrow.
Just follow the yelling. When Nan's
Someone
unhappy,
else
she makes
hates
sure
it, by the
everyone
way. Speaking as someone else.
Oh, cool, we can go through that door first. Normally if I do play Human Noble, I also play Warrior, so I'm very rarely actually getting to do the unlock everything on this map. There's a fuck ton to unlock.
Steal the cat.
I am 100% confident that will not work.
I think the cat was glowy purple though.
I think you can probably interact with it just to... No, you can't even interact, it's just there.
When BioWare used to have faith in people, this is a cat, you dumbass.
I mean... You have met people, you interact with people in your job.
I rescind my comments.
You kind of have to.
That's a cat, you moron.
We've come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder.
You keep leaving the kitchen door open, you stupid bint. Like... No good to lock your larder tighter.
Yeah, I mean, literally,
I just had that reaction.
Oh dear. Mistress, calm down, please.
That's it. I'll quit. Inform the turner. I'll go and cook at some nice estate in the Banon.
Nan, please. We'll get the dog. Calm down.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
Oh,
Why are you talking to me, young man? That wretched creature is likely eating my
Oh,
beautiful
please tell me
host
you
as
can
we speak.
respond. Oh, right, okay.
Right, I wouldn't try to intimidate.
How did he get in the larder?
Yeah. I'm not stupid enough to tell any women to calm down when they're angry. I at least have learned from multiple past mistakes to not do that.
Of actually telling women to calm down when they're angry.
Not out of badness. Very rarely do I do things out of badness. It's out of idiocy. It's a beautiful kind of half self-awareness and half complete lack of self-awareness.
Oh, look at that mess. How did he...
Beautiful's not the word, but it's a word.
Throw in self-absorption as well, Nick.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, anytime Miko gets in,
Yeah,
you're never angry with him for too long.
So it's got to be the smart boy, right? Well done, you little shit.
Why don't you? No wonder he keeps
Can I
giving
call
Nan
the
fits.
dog you little shit?
I think that's what you call Miko most of the
He does
time.
seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait. Did you hear that?
Right, we'll call it Miko because we've already found the direct comparisons between this dog and the cats. I do like the pause when combat begins so that you don't have problems, and I'll just pause when I've killed something to redirect my attacks.
Oh yeah, this is before they put those combos in and all that.
Yep, and being fair, you might see some combo if they weren't one-hit kills on normal difficulty and anything other than Nightmare, I think.
Serves you right.
Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale.
Nightmare
my grandfather
difficulty,
used
they're
to tell.
twice the size and this
Yeah,
time with a gun.
chased them in through their holes.
I was like, yeah, they've got a giant rat problem. It is one giant rat. I would blame the cat. So I've got to blame the dog.
He's certainly done the castle a favour by rooting them out.
Yeah, but at my
As soon as you've got
expense.
them a Mabari
You could have
way,
just
and I'll be
ate
on my
them.
way.
Yeah.
I'm to prepare
Like, I'm
for the
pretty sure
arrival
if
of more
me and him
guardsmen.
did nothing, he'd have won the fight. Might as well loot the pantry. Actually, yeah, you know what? If I manage to get Nico out of the kitchen sometimes, I do just take myself a wee bar of chocolate to cheer myself up, so fair.
Oh, I get the feeling you're now playing yourself as a character rather than,
As
you know,
brazen as you please,
trying to
licking his
identify
chops after
make
helping
this
yourself
like
to the
you.
roast, no doubt.
You would correct people. Yeah, it's your favourite hobby.
What?
Right,
That's
how did I
not the
defend
large
myself against
ones.
that?
They'll rip you to shreds, they will.
See, now you're
Come on,
getting scared
fuck me.
yourselves.
I can't say no, I don't.
Fluffy things are dead.
It's like when someone says you're disagreeable. You can't argue.
That too. Right, anyway.
And I think Charlotte would have completely agree. I would go, yeah, there's a mess in there. Without occurring to me, I could deal with that mess.
Yes, your favourite.
Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with. Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm
I
immune
mean-
to your so-called charms.
I've told him that as well, to be fair.
Here then, take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog. Thank you, my lord. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
Okay, that was a good little diversion to get as a dog.
Fair enough.
Diving through, nothing too interesting. I don't actually think there's even any interactable in here, is there?
Didn't see anything
Nope,
purple.
nothing interactable in here.
And check out those horrible carpets.
Right, I think, yeah, people are up that way, but we're going to finish our exploration of this way first.
I've got nothing to say, so I might as well just criticise the
The design of the...
Did
Oh,
you see
my lord,
those
we were
curtains?
I think I would happily tell folk. Oh, you're just taking a break? I have a good question.
Well,
Skyverse?
the treasury's safe. I'm not even sure why the town stationed us here.
I probably wouldn't say it. Although, your opinion. Do you think I'd be the opposite?
No, I think you wouldn't say anything.
We appreciate that, my lord. Thank you.
And on that note, I'm just going to go steal stuff out of the... Oh, you need a key. That would have been perfect, to be fair, if they're meant to guard it and then his own son walks up and steals shit out of it because they're too busy playing cards.
Can you pickpocket them? Maybe they've got the key. Hey, you're playing as a rogue.
I'm pretty sure that it's your mum that's got the key for a wee bit later on.
So at one point we're constantly going to have your mum jokes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably. Free experience from the book. More experience from these ones. I would chat to anybody, because why not?
By chance, I am beginning to teach these young squires about your family's history.
Do we have to? History is boring.
Boys, you are referring to the
I mean, the problem is, there's
the
no
very
jobs in
family whose
history.
castle you live. Show
There's
some
absolutely no
respect.
future in it anyway.
This might be easier with Dragon Age 2, where you can make Hawk just snarky.
I would have absolutely told them it was boring.
Yeah.
I would probably read
I see
that
you have
joke,
changed.
so...
Perhaps it would benefit you to join our
What do you mean
lesson.
you just made that joke?
I mean, in that situation, I'd have just said the same thing.
You got the same prompt, you're watching the game. So you literally did make that. Oh.
I think I would make excuses to not hear a history lesson.
You would probably try and say that you had something important to do.
And the important thing is that
Catch a Pokemon.
Yep,
Silence.
absolutely.
I will not have you two becoming
I've got to go
smart-mouthed
wash my hair
hooligans.
or
Perhaps you
something.
should go.
Generic
Without the
excuse.
need of
Bye.
more distraction. I'm just going to settle in here and apparently just talk to myself for all the good I'm doing.
I mean, I know the feeling, pal.
I'm not even here.
I'll watch this back and I'll just be an empty chair next to me that I'm reacting to sometimes.
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my younger
I
son.
can't talk about mistaking people when drunk.
Troublesome
Nope.
hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled.
Oh good, there's a snarky option.
No, you would probably just explain about the giant rats without thinking, yeah, this will freak her out.
Marvellous. Just the thing for my guests
Yeah.
to hear right before dinner.
There's tax. Nah, who needs that?
And Lawrence's wife.
You heard of it
I
once.
think we last
Yeah.
met at your mother's spring
I mean, no, you heard somebody else having a conversation about it once when you were walking by.
Let's be fair. I think we last met. Yeah, weren't you drunk? You know what I mean?
I'm so proud of my pup's mastery of tact and diplomacy.
Well, it was a lovely salon, from what little I remember.
Which wouldn't be much, considering we had to pour you into.
Kinda glad someone backed me on
You remember
that.
my son, Dyron. He's riding with your father tomorrow.
It's good to see you again, my lord.
I would be polite, right?
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
And this is my lady in waiting, Iona.
So I think I
Yes,
mentioned my
yes,
surname
dear.
on
It
stream,
is a great honour.
but I could not.
I have heard many.
I could
wonderful
not have
things
any
about you.
interaction romantically with an Iona.
Now, Eleanor,
With my surname.
I
We knew I
believe
could
the
not.
girl has a crush on your lad.
Lady Landra.
Hush, Landra. You'll turn the poor thing scarlet.
I'm not sure what I'd say here.
I am.
As it
Fair
pleases
enough.
you, my lord.
Fair
I
enough.
think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you.
I
in
like you think I'd be direct enough to just go
Perhaps
for
we'll
that.
retire to the study.
Good evening, your lordship.
And I can now ignore everybody else. Moving on, moving on, moving on. Free locked room. And what shit's in here? Nothing. Christ.
Good evening, my lord.
Yes.
Wouldn't it be shit if you were like the guard's first day and you just didn't know who was who and there's a guy just walking around with a helmet that can't be seen and you're like, excuse me, Mr. Heavily Armed person.
Could you please take the helmet off? And then he finds out, oh god, it's the Lord's son. Okay, parents' room is locked. I probably wouldn't have been going in anyway.
Is there really going to be a
Hopefully
war?
not.
Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren, and I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so soon.
Right, okay. See, I've only ever played as a mage.
Don't
So
frighten
you've
my love.
not got the
I speak the truth. And here's my little brother to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well.
Just let me know when you two are finished.
yeah.
When there's a woman in your life, you'll understand.
He will imply that other people are banging.
I mean, not fair. When there's a woman in your life, you'll understand. I don't think the option that's likely for me is there, but you know.
I know what you would say, and it'd be 4.
Not seriously, but yeah,
Bold
fair enough.
words, little brother. I mean a real woman, not a turn in the straw.
Fergus, language.
You like to play in the stable too, Uncle? I like to hide in the hay.
Oh, good, we're good. It's now getting a bit weird.
Yeah.
I'll send you to Mother Malone.
But Mama, she talks forever.
I'd like to say I'd tell him he'd be missed. I think it's probably more likely I would just deliver the message.
Aye.
Then the Owl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway.
I thought you actually said
so many
Sai for a
darkspawn
second
to
there.
behead, so little
Ha,
time.
Sai.
Off we go then.
Oh, one
I'll
of
see you
those
soon,
people.
my love.
I mean, I'll be fair, I
would
do it
hope,
for
dear
certain
boy, that you
things.
plan
Might say it
to
for a
wait
yawn,
us
but that's
before
about...
taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
I want to say 1 because it's the funnier one, but I probably would just go, you couldn't have just done this yourself?
He's in the fucking room.
I mean...
Miss having both my children in one place before I leave?
Not likely.
Oh no, I feel like a dick.
Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench.
I'm very glad that I don't get to make a comment on this, because in real life I'd have said, no,
A woman who drinks a lot of ale.
our friend did this.
Maker's bread, I swear it's like
You're lucky
And it would
she's not
change. It
here.
would change in the name depending on the rest of the company, but I would absolutely name certain people for the entertainment
I
level.
actually thought you meant one of our friends there. No.
Oh no, she'd be one of the options, but not the guaranteed one. I think I've got quite a good bit of confidence in my mum being able to handle herself.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. They should be sending her, not me. She would scold those darkspawn back into the deep roads.
That's more my plan
I'm
than
glad
mum,
you
to be
find
fair.
it so funny.
Enough. Enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
I like how everyone else is dressed normally and you
I've
just
got
look...
full battle armour on. 2 weapons.
Just like, yo. Evening, how we doing?
Into the night of the attack.
Excuse me, that turned up on stream.
I mean, even if it didn't, to be honest, I'm next to you. If there is an option to fuck off and go back to bed, I probably would take that. Yeah, I've had enough out of you.
You today.
My lord, help me! The castle is under attack!
I always love in fantasy games when the castle is under attack, they're already in because walls mean nothing.
Yeah. I love that I've got to fight arse naked for the first fight.
Well, you're not arse naked.
I mean, very fucking close.
I mean, you're in your pants. You're not getting... Oh, right.
There's 3 of them. I think you probably can, like, loot a chest or something like that with your equipment, but considering we're on normal difficulty, we absolutely can take these guys unarmed. Just continuing with the right hands until I eventually punch them. Oh, I've got a left in there. I mean, considering I've got no armour, I'm taking those mace attacks quite well.
Yeah.
Right. What? It's called dirty fighting. What is it? Just pocket sand?
Yeah. Where are you getting... No, I don't want to.
I heard fighting outside and I feared the
Oh,
worst.
hi, Mum. I'll get changed, will I? Am I hurt? I was about to ask you.
Yeah, okay.
They never got through the door, thanks to you. A scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door. Did you see their shields? Those are Howl's men. Why would they attack us?
Either 2 or 3. Like, I wouldn't go with full on this because it would either be, right, we're either leaving or it would be snarky comment.
Smarty comment.
If Howe is behind this, I'll cut his lying throat myself.
Have you seen your father? He never came to bed.
Maybe he stayed up.
He could already be dead.
Yeah, okay, I would be blunt.
We must find him.
Tact is something that happens to me 10 minutes into a conversation. It occurs to me, oh yeah, I should probably be better about this.
Can you still handle a weapon? Because there's nothing like pissing people off
Yeah.
when they're trying to help you.
That's true. Right. I am...
It looks like you two... Oh, right. I thought she's going to fight you now.
we can now loot the room. Oh.
Some of your father's belongings are in that trunk.
I think our stuff actually just went into our inventory and we could have just put it on. But we've now got more stuff to choose from.
And you've leveled up, and so's the dog.
So might as well do the level and then do the equipment. Dex and con, because that's the best options for a rogue.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep getting them so we get all the conversation options. And dual sweep. I quite like dual sweep. Oh yeah, I should probably level up the dog.
Yeah, it's a free level up, why not? Strength.
Pretty much fully, isn't it? Inventory, and we can wield the mace and one dagger. Can't even wield the other dagger yet that we get for having finished the game in the past. If I can make it difficult for myself, I then put the shoes on, then the rest of the clothes, I will. Let's go with that one actually. If we're trying to be the rogue character, might as well boost our cunning instead of the all stats one. And that's backstab. Don't think I've got anything for the dog, and there's no point in equipping Mum with anything other than maybe daggers, so that she's got a weapon. Let us grab the stuff from those two.
Wait, is the treasury now open? Go rob your house before someone else does.
I'm saving these valuables for later. And let's check the brother's room.
No! My little Oren. What manner of fiend slaughters innocents?
He's got that Bethesda early Dragon Age never blinking thing.
Yeah, I mean, I get that it's an impactful moment, but blood would have helped. It just looks like they've been like paralysed.
Or glitched.
Yeah. What would I say here?
Why would they do this? Motivations are not yours.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. It's either I've got the motivation down immediately or I'm completely lost. And the more obvious it is, the more likely I am to be lost.
And the more complex it is, the more likely you are to be lost.
Alright, let's... You bastard. That's my trick. I mean, that was like the most inelegant way I could do that, wasn't it? Just pushing past everybody to reach the one guy that I want to fight.
You know, like that archer is about.
Aye, he's going down for a reason. I'll probably change what the button is for overlay so I don't get this for future streams for it. But
Yeah,
these rooms are... Aye, for this stream we're fine. You probably can't see the overlay because it shouldn't be visible on stream, but tab, which is obviously shows you everything interactable, is also the shortcut I used, forgetting that I needed this.
I'm so sorry. If she hadn't come to me, if she hadn't been
You
here.
probably didn't hear the cat, he's being a dick, but it is also 20 minutes until his dinner. We'll take a short break at the end of this level, once the cutscene ends and everything, and we'll feed the cat at that point.
No cats were starved in the making of this video.
No cat is starved in this house ever. He just thinks he is.
20 minutes after eating, man.
Yeah. Okay.
What should we do? Then we should take the fight. How can we get it? What should we do?
It's probably what should we do? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where your father must be.
Oh, we're in danger. What do we do? What if he's not there?
Yeah.
Because I need to ask pointless questions at all times.
You must get out of here
In a rush, trying to get 17 things done at once.
I'll stop and ask you 5 questions.
The housemen are inside. They must already control the castle. We must use the servants' entry in the larder to escape. Do you hear me?
You don't need to tell me twice. I know exactly what you've told me to do, and I will completely forget it in 5 minutes.
Then let us be swift.
But it didn't involve cleaning.
It's the you know the rule. If you ask me to do something, I will do it. You don't need to remind me every 6 months about it. That is the exact same stats, so there's no point in us replacing our gloves. Fuck it.
The castle has fallen! I'm getting out of here!
Still standing.
I mean, that's what I was going to say. Wait,
What's happening?
Here they come! They're right behind me!
Who are? Where are they?
Wait, do you mean the ones that try to kill you? Those ones?
Just so I've got this down so I don't forget.
Yeah. Oh, is that one of ours?
There's one left. Oh, there was one left.
Yeah.
Well, I've got good news about the wages you have to pay this month, and I've got bad news about the staffing situation.
So, the good news is there's no wages, but the bad news, of course, is you've now got a fuck ton of interviews coming up.
The time that I played Dragon Age 1, like just years ago,
Yep.
I literally didn't switch Spirit Fighter off, so all the cutscenes I was half see-through in was really weird. That was it.
Takes away a little bit of the impact of some of the scenes.
The sex scene looked like they were floating. You're near dead, you might worry.
Oh, that's what I am.
Normal difficulty, oh my god.
Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to drag that into my quick bar. Just for future reference. I think I was just I let myself get surrounded, which was...
I think they were all stabbing you. Which,
I mean, let's
which
be
is more
fair.
like life, yeah.
Yeah. Is there a way that all aggro can be on me?
You need to learn how to tank because
I've got a constant taunt on for some reason.
Fucking bards. Anyway.
Yes. Going.
Oh.
I mean, I know that I can just tell everybody to attack the same one, but I don't think in real life I would be a great commander unless... I think I'd be terrible. I think if people were willing to listen to me, I'd be alright.
If they could get inside a ball and then come outside the ball, would that help? Would that get you through your mental block?
Yeah, actually. If I could find out what type you were, so that I could easily figure out if you were strong or weak against my opponent.
I'm either psychic or ghost, I would say. Oh wait, there's no magic, so I don't know.
Fairy, yeah.
Well, I thought there was an Arbor.
No,
It's
not
just
that.
Fairy.
This Fairy's the most recent new one. Dark came in Generation 2, but that was like... what, 2000?
Oh, she beheaded him.
Yep. Let's be fair, my mum was much more likely to behead someone than me, because she'd just deal with a problem. Permanently.
Are you stabbing that person? Are you cutting that? Is this the person that you want dead? Is he the person that you cut the head? Oh, for fuck's sake, I'll do it myself. Yay!
Now, are we sure we can't all be friends? Oh, for fuck's sake.
They're stabbing you at present. Maybe I've just misunderstood them.
Maybe I've got the wrong end of the stick. Yeah, you have. The pointy end.
I was waiting for that.
Oh, we can't.
Getting close to the treasury. The Kuzlan family blade lies inside. Here,
I don't
take
know
my
if I'm
key.
allowed to
Blade can
wield
use
that.
Yeah, because it's not your...
Because I'm not a warrior.
It's like the equivalent of being a dwarf that's dual wielding daggers, you know what I mean? It has
Yeah.
its own little twists.
Because, like, my problem was that most recently I did play a warrior run of this, and I was a two-handed warrior, so it was functionally useless to me. Okay, scale armor might be beneficial. I think I can wear that. But shield isn't.
But will it kill your I'm about to go down to the pole lounge look that you've got going on now?
Look, with the current outfit I am wearing, I am available for either a night of party or a night of battle. Hello. I've just had a wee set of pause, hit my knee. Oh good, I can wield the family sword.
Do you want
It is the best weapon I can currently equip. So yes, we're going to do so. It's main hand only for everything else, so that's fine. And let's chuck... Oh, we can't put the scale armour on because I don't even have 14 strength yet. There we go, I've now got a big sword and a small dagger. The table moving is because the cat has jumped onto it and off of it, and partially because we're leaning on it, so... We can blame it partially on the cat.
Fully on the cat, but acknowledge that it's actually my fault now.
Yeah. And where are we going now? Aha! Oh, I thought it was the actual chest, it's the dead body. That might be better. And then probably able to wear that. Nope, it's exactly the same. How is studded leather the same defense as leather?
I mean, it depends where the studs are, and if
I
it's
suppose,
just...
but...
If it's just a, a torso harness, that's not really armour, that's for going to certain types of clubs.
Hang on, actually, I know what I need to do.
Kill the mage.
Yep, I'm in-game a decent tactician, out of game, not so much, shall we say. I will be fair that a joke that I thought playing this game the first time is made in Awakening about the name How. And the last one, I can insult surnames, I don't feel bad about it.
Okay.
Talking about how I'm a big fan of the Hows, as well as the Who's, Lies and What's.
See, I can't be angry at you because it's not your joke, it's the game.
Yeah, but at the same time you're angry at me because it was my voice you heard it in. Oh, there's another archer. That's a very in real life thing of, oh yeah, shit, I'm still being shot.
Go, man the gate. Keep those bastards out as long as you can. Your ladyship, my lord, you're both alive. I was certain Hal's men had gotten through.
Yeah, they did. Oh.
I mean, you have to.
Yeah, it's beneficial when I see something that completely ties in.
See, is it just because of the amount of times you played Dragon
No,
Age?
that's the thing. I know that I'd have said, yeah, they did get through, you fucking idiot.
But they won't keep Hal's
Wait a minute, they didn't get through? Who the fuck did I stab?
I'd be concerned now.
Oh shit, I did a bad thing.
Okay. I'd probably tell them to come with us, because we get on. And you know how I am with people that I get on with.
Or any sense of trouble, it's just like,
Let's leave, all of us.
If I do, you won't make it out before the gates fall. Please, go while you have the chance. When I last saw the Terran, he'd been badly wounded. I urged him not to go, but he was determined to find you. He went towards the kitchen.
Oh, so we should have just fucking went to the kitchen.
You always want to go... This isn't even an RPG thing. I mean...
Shut up.
If you were really that character, that'd be the most well-guarded room in that fucking castle.
I mean, shut up. Just because it's accurate doesn't mean I need you to say it.
See if they're trying to get out and it's a pool. That'd be so embarrassing.
It's like the most important lesson you learn is not that push means push to open. It's that reverse of push means pull to open. I am aware of one...
Oh my god, you may actually save this soldier.
Yeah. I am aware of one glitch in this game that you need to use console commands to get around. And it's in Sultras Peak. Mm-hmm. So when I'm doing that DLC, I may turn on console commands purely to use the rubber band one because it can.
Is it definitely going to happen, or
If it doesn't happen, you got to reload, and it will happen every time after that. So you need to have the console commands active for it. It's just because the game doesn't recognise positions, so you need to essentially ping them back at the place. But that's something for later on. I have been attempting to mute whenever I cough, so hopefully you don't hear that. And another one down. That might have been the last bit of combat of the Origin. I already hate how little inventory space I've got. Because I'm over half full and I'm in the Origin.
welcome to life as a rogue. Is there something nailed down? Is there something not nailed down? If there's something nailed down, nick the nails
And the thing, yeah. Great free nails.
He's just got a stitch. He's not even got that injured.
He just unfortunately fell into the tomato ketchup.
There's no... Aye. But he's not got...
His shirt's not even ripped.
Oh, he's got a stitch. He's just running.
Actually, no. To be fair, we've seen that in The Simpsons. Completely, like, his internal organs visible, but his shirt's undamaged. How did he manage that? What am I, a tailor? Okay. I would ask the stupid, how did you get here?
Duncan, God, found me,
Where the fuck is he?
brought me here.
And left you lying in your own blood?
Yeah, thank you.
Let's get you out of here.
I won't survive the standing, I think.
That's not true. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I know it's meant to be a... That's not true, but I'm going, you'll be fine, honestly. What's that's a flesh wound?
Once Hal's men break through the gate, they will
Your
find
shop's
us.
not...
We must go.
Someone must reach Burgess. Tell him what has happened.
I kind of feel like any time that Homer Simpson has said it, I'll have to say it. Tell him what's happened.
How must have something planned for him too. Because...
No. That he's the new Terran.
I suppose,
Like,
yeah.
Like, the complete, oh yeah, and everything else. Sorry.
Oh yeah, you're dying. Yeah. Oh,
Oh shit, yeah, that you were dead. I'm sorry.
The servant's passage is right here. We can flee together.
Excuses.
Find you healing magic.
that sounds like a lawyer in a sitcom.
Aye. Doesn't sound like the villainous one, just maybe not the nice one.
Correct. House men have not yet discovered this exit, but they surround the castle. Getting past will be difficult.
Oh, you're nothing but
You
trouble
are
when you
Duncan,
turn up.
The Grey Warden?
Yes, your ladyship. The Turn and I tried to reach you sooner.
My youngest son helped me get here. Make her be praised.
I am not surprised.
Are you going to help us? How are you going
Whatever
to
is
help
to be
us,
done
Duncan?
now, it
Are
must
you
be
sure?
quick. They are coming.
I don't want to put you out your way.
But just to run over it, yeah.
But I beg you, take my wife and son to safety.
I will, your lordship, but I fear I must ask for something in return.
Oh, you're a dick.
What is happening here pales in comparison to the evil now loose in this world.
Yeah,
I came
but
to
one
your
of them feels a
castle
bit more
seeking a
personal.
recruit.
Yeah.
The Darkspawn threat demands that I leave with one.
I mean, time and a place, dude.
Yeah.
Are you talking about
I
me?
mean, yeah.
Yes.
You fought your way to me through Howe's men. I think the
I wasn't
maker's
fighting to
intention
you.
is clear. I will take the Tyrna and your son.
Do you think this is a fucking song? Working my way back to you, Dunk.
Then your son joins the Grey Wardens.
Did
So
I
long
ever send you that
as
video of
justice
the cast of Dragon Age? Like somebody bodied it so they're all doing
And I
thriller
offer
dance
you
and
a
won the
place
tavern?
Yes,
within
you
the Grey
have.
Wardens. Fight with us.
But what if Fergus is dead? 'Cause it's not relevant to the second part of that.
And also the bad news never stops, does it?
Grey Warden's duties take precedence.
Well, it's Dragon
even
Age, I
over
mean...
vengeance.
It's dark fantasy, and
Still
it
use the
commits
chaos
to the dark
to
side of dark
advance
fantasy.
himself. Make him wrong.
Way more than most things that
See
you
that
see, at
justice is
least.
done.
okay.
Our family always does our duty first. The Darkspawn must be defeated. You must go.
For your own sake and for Ferelden's.
Then I suppose we must accept.
We must leave quickly then.
Can I go pack my room first?
Our son will not die of Hal's treachery. He will live and make his mark on the world.
Darling, go with Duncan. You have a better
I mean, hopefully I
chance
don't
to escape
fall
without
from a
me.
great height. 'Cause I mean, I'll make a mark on the
Hush,
world, but...
I'll kill every bastard that comes through that door to buy them time. But I won't abandon you.
Are you sure you want it? Because the questions just never stop.
At his side to death and
Wait,
beyond.
are you sure? I mean, we've got space.
So sorry it's come to this.
Fuck me, that started bleeding out quite quickly, didn't it?
We did all we could. It's up to our children now.
He's rolled on to another fucking bottle of ketchup.
Warn your brother. You know that we love you both.
Just those my beard doesn't connect to the cheek.
They've broken through the gates. We must go now.
Have you ever had an accident with like your beard in a zip or anything?
I've not to the point where I've had to have problems, but I've caught it a couple of times.
Ooh.
It's not comfortable.
Right, okay.
Sometimes you can catch in the zip if the zip's at the top and you look down. So even if you've not moved it, it can still hook its way in.
We will
Never enter
travelling
battle with your bare
south to
hands.
the
Oh wait,
hills
we've done
to
that.
The ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Kokari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium
I'm
built
fairly
Ostagar
certain this
long
part
ago
isn't
to prevent the
copyrighted
Wilds from invading
audio,
the
because I know the
northern
opening video
It's
is.
fitting we make our stand here.
If
Even
it is,
we
I'll
face
just
a
make sure to
different
mute
foe
any
within that
further
forest.
videos. This is the
The
only
King's forces have
this is
clashed
the only
with the
strike I'd
Darkspawn
have, so it's
several
not a big
times.
deal.
But here is where the bulk of the horde will show itself.
Also, I don't
There
make
are
money
only
out of
a
this
few
yet, so
grey
I'm pretty sure I
wolves
could win a
within
fair use
Ferelden
argument.
At the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped.
Am I
Really
wrong?
just turn around and go, is Dragon Age 1
it
to
spreads
know
to the
it's
north,
I'm more likely to promote sales for you than anything else.
King Caleb, I didn't expect
A royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other
They're
wardens
clearly
told me you'd
fucking.
found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
No need, Duncan. You are
You
Bryce's
probably heard my
youngest,
phone
are you
vibrate,
not?
sorry.
I don't think we've ever actually met.
You're not even aware my father is dead.
Dead? What do you mean? Duncan.
I mean, he's shuffled
Do
off
you
the
know
mortal
anything about
coil,
this?
he's ceased to
Terran
be, he's
Cruisland
joined
is
the
why
choir
he's dead,
invisible.
Your Majesty. Arl Howe has shown himself a
Well,
traitor.
you know how there's
Who would take
alive
the
and there's
title of
not.
Do you know how
He's
you've
the
been,
other one.
yeah,
He would
what
have
you've
killed
been
us
doing to
and told you
enemies?
any story he wished.
I can scarcely believe it. Well, how could he think he could get away with such treachery? As soon as we are done here,
I quite like
I will
that
turn
he
my
absolutely
arm
does get away
and
with
bring
such
Hal to
treachery if you
justice.
have any other
You have
origin,
my
because
word.
he doesn't even know about it. What kind of justice?
He will hang.
Well,
I
there'll
know
be
that will not
cake.
bring your family back, but how
Cake
will
or
you
death?
profit from this? No doubt you wish to see your brother.
Oh, it's going to be that sort of night then. Okay. When will he return?
No, let's be fair. I think I'd panic. Hold on, no, he might be in danger now.
No, but I've literally heard you say, why would I care? I'm not there. So no, you can't.
Not until the battle is
Okay,
over, I
fair
think.
enough.
Until then, we cannot even send word. I apologize, but there's nothing more I can do. All I can suggest is that you vent your grief against the Darkspawn for the time being.
What's the time being?
Is that in the room? God, no. Never just quote Facebook
I know.
memes, and that's it. That's where I draw the line. So go, well, I'm taking up professional drinking.
I think thank you is the correct one, because I'm not vindictive to the point where I'd actively say I'm happy as long as they get paid as they pay. I wouldn't be that. What would you know? And I'm not impolite enough to go thanks for nothing. I think by default it has to be thank you.
Yeah. I'm not
I'm
everything
sorry to
can
cut
go
this
in
short,
match.
but I shall return to
Yeah.
my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters.
I think being
and
fair, you've got a
tomorrow
sword
should be
about
no
your own
different.
height. That's quite impressive.
I didn't realise things were going so well.
Because I didn't
I'm not
realise.
even sure
Fuck
this
all.
is a true blight. There are plenty of darkspawn on the field.
That's
Alas,
exactly where it was
we've
going.
seen no
and
sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
I mean, yeah. Wakanda forever, guys.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against
I
the
think
Darkspawn.
I might know who the traitor is. Perhaps this isn't really a blight after all.
You think so?
Yes.
Fair enough.
So some believe, but I disagree.
I suppose that's the positive thinking answer, isn't it? So,
So far,
and I am positive in the blind way, positive in the face of such negativity.
I know there is an
Lockdown will only be a couple of weeks.
Hang on, to be fair, I was saying the Black Death lasted 10 years. So, like, give me some credit. That one I went, oh. Do you think there's danger? I think it would more likely be what would you have him do?
Yeah.
I'm not quite infantile, you know, I'm not...
Well, there was a why not one.
But it will be many days before they can join us. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can.
Nah, what do you want him to do about this?
To make up the difference.
Well, he's the king. Why don't we do something about it, funnily enough?
Ritual without delay.
Hot meal.
Yeah.
I have access to food. I'm taking it.
Until nightfall to begin the ritual. Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must begin soon.
That's fine. Da-da-da.
Am I the only recruit you have? Because I can see you looking over both shoulders and being like...
No, there are two other recruits.
Is it just me? Because I don't see anyone else.
Oh, good, no queue.
I need to find Fergus because this has already been addressed, and yet I would come back to it.
You heard what the king said. He is scouting in the wilds and beyond contact.
But I can go to the wilds.
Be patient. He will return.
Yeah, if it's a place you can go.
Yeah. I don't think I'd ask about the ritual. I don't think I'd ask what else needed to be done because I would just assume nothing. Until told otherwise, I assume there's nothing to be done.
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being.
There's the time being mentioned again.
In the camp by the name of Alice. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Your hound can stay with me while I attend to some business.
He's my dog.
The Grey Warden tent is on the other side of this bridge. You will find us there should you need to.
Cool, we're going to take that level up. And then we're going to take a short break. Boost strength, dex, and cunning. We won't boost strength all the time, but I think we needed it there.
You just saw some nice armour.
There is armour, yes. Do we do a boot to the nads?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Don't even need the rest of the question. Cool, so we're going to pause here for a quick break while we feed the cat and I charge the mouse because it just died during the cutscene.
Right, now go for a cigarette.
We'll be back in, say, about 10.
Hey.
And we're back. The cat has now been fed. And is probably going to attack any cable that's dangling now that I think about it. But hey, we'll play another half hour, 45 minutes. Not ages, but not nothing. Just so we're not just sitting with a wee hour stream that ends with us taking a break. Where we were muted for the first, 10 minutes, 15?
Yeah, but it would fit with your life.
I mean, that's true. That's true. Right. We're exploring because why the fuck not? You know what, actually, having played the game before, I kind of just want to get our first companion because I genuinely adore the character.
Which one is it?
Alistair.
Oh.
So, I think I've got to. Even though you do run past the future companion right there. Oh, actually, we're going to buy something that I absolutely buy every single time you play.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair.
I'm not
carrying
woman.
a suit of chain.
I need some supplies.
I mean, yeah.
You know what you'd like.
I think that by default answers no. Now, we're getting a wee bit of an advantage in this one. That's what I'm going to buy, and I'm going to be able to buy it because a lot of the stuff you get for free is really fucking pricey. I'm not going to sell any of the stuff we've got except for one item because it's functionally useless. This, it's the most expensive, and by the time you've got 32 strength, there's better weapons.
Alright.
This is just a crap reward.
Okay.
The knockback's nice, but you'll have it. You can have a 200 person to do that if you want. We will also just sell the unnecessary other items, but the only thing we're selling that we got gifted to us is annoyingly the most expensive one. It's funny because in real life I'm not even. I wouldn't be anywhere near that in-game rich. Can I word that yet? No, I need 20 strength. All of that stuff we got for free. That's useless. That's mine. And that's useless. I think that's necessary for one side quest late game. I don't do traps because I feel like it's just a waste of energy. Cool. That's us successfully done the selling.
Who's the cheery guy over
I know, right? I mean, I've heard worse chat. No, actually, I haven't heard worse chat up lines than "we'll all be dead." Oh, hang on, we've got somebody viewing that's actually commented in the chat. Hello, whoever it is.
Hi.
That's yeah, I don't tend to have people chatting in the viewer, but hey, hello to
Keekok.
Is it Keekok or Keekoko or whatever? Good to see somebody in the chat.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of
Why
no
does
concern to
everything
me.
sound
I
in
am busy
Dragon Age
helping
like
the
they're
Grey
secretly
Wardens by the
shagging?
king's
I mean, yeah.
orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
I mean,
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering
I
a
just
message.
love how
Your glibness
much of
does
a
you
dick
no
he is.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going
Like,
to
he's
name
one of the
my
nicest
children
characters in the
after you.
game. He's just also a complete cunt.
One.
Like,
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must.
Wait, you need to stab him. There can only be one Highlander rule.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
I feel like I would go, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I would absolutely join in a joke.
It's like a party. We could all stand in
Probably
a
take it
circle
too
and
far, to
hold
be
hands.
honest.
That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met.
I do feel like in real life,
I don't suppose you.
I
happen
would
to
get
be
on with
another
Alistair,
mage?
so hopefully the actual stuff does reflect that.
Nobody in Dragon Age gets on, so we'll see how you're.
True.
How you're.
Very true. Would that make your day worse?
Yeah, yeah. This is
Partly,
what
I'd
you
just
would
like to
do.
know my
Yeah.
chances of being turned into a toad at any given moment. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit from Highever.
Yeah, that's right.
I recognised you right away. I apologise.
How could you recognise me? And you must be Alistair.
How could you recognise me?
Duncan sent
If
word.
you can ask a
Spoke
question.
quite highly.
I probably
Allow me
will.
to introduce myself. I'm Alistair, the new Grey Warden. Though I guess you knew that.
I suppose you lose that
As
title
the
quite
junior
quickly, the
member
new
of
Grey
Order,
Warden.
I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for
Yeah,
the
about
joining.
that.
I think I'd do the introduction here, just to pleased to meet you.
Yeah, you're not a complete asshole.
Right, that was the name. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
I think I would be honest, I'd just go with no.
No.
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
That argument I saw.
I need to be nosy, don't I?
The circle is
You're
here
playing
at the
as
King's
yourself,
request.
yeah.
The chance
You
to
need-
like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
So the funny thing is...
What's a Templar?
Yeah, I'm just thinking along the lines of, well, one of the other games I'm playing is Assassin's Creed, where I'm going, that's a fucking red flag.
You don't know? Quick version then. The
You're
Chantry
trying to kill
tries
the
to
assassin
control
mages.
because they're dangerous.
Because you
So they
disagree
keep
with their line of
Templars
work.
trained to hunt down
and
kill
ideology.
bastards. That's what
In
I was being
existence.
trained
I mean-
when Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
I'm not sure what I'd say. I don't think I wouldn't be too. I wouldn't do that. You won't have to come with me, because that's me saying no to someone spending time with me. That's not really a thing.
Yeah, I mean, is there a way to program in needy? just to see how it goes.
You say needy, I say sociable. Overly so.
I look forward to travelling with you.
Yeah.
You do? Huh. That's a switch. If you have any questions, let me
I
know.
feel like I am just
Otherwise,
Alistair, to be
lead
fucking
on.
honest with you.
Just like, is there a mod where you can just play as Alistair?
We're getting some tutorials because this is the first time playing it on this laptop.
Just say no.
That's cool. I don't actually care. It's quick and easy to do them.
Yes.
So, investigate the area, loot everything, find people. We have already half encountered one, though we didn't speak to him. It's the cheery man over there, who I think just struck out with that woman.
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
Oh my god, he looks like that comedian on 8 out of 10 Cats. John Richardson.
Oh Christ, yeah! I was going, he's not Jimmy Carr, but yeah, okay, fair enough. I apologise to John Richardson if he doesn't agree, but to be fair, look at him.
That's John Richardson. Anyway, sorry. You're trying to be you.
Yes. Probably what did you think I'd be? Or what's that supposed to mean? But I think
What
that
did
comes
you think
across.
I'd be?
Yeah, number 3 comes across more
I was
confrontational.
hoping for a comely lass with golden hair and terrible eyesight.
Oh god, his voice is even
The
slightly
name's
high
Davos.
pitched.
It's about bloody
He's not got the
time you came
accent.
along.
He's not got
I
the.
was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
What do you... Isn't that a little paranoid?
Yeah.
That depends
Nah.
on what kind of life you've led.
It's
Me,
not
I'm
paranoid
perfectly
if they
willing
are out
accept
to
that
get
this
you.
Joining is some kind of punishment.
And just because you're
I happened
paranoid
to
doesn't
be
mean they
sneaking
haven't
around
followed you.
camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So I
the
listened
other
in
one?
for a bit. I'm thinking they plan
I'm
to
not
send us
paranoid. Who
into the
told you I
wilds.
was? Okay, send us into the wilds. The wilds? I think that's a bit too dim-witted.
Aren't there barbarians in there?
Yeah.
Chasing barbarians, yes. Cannibals and witches too. My home village isn't far, and I grew up on tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary place.
Okay, John. It's John Richardson. Anyway,
I mean, I feel like I'd go, huh, Bit of a Stuart place to camp then.
Why would descend us into the forest would be a translation of that then, I guess.
No, I mean number 4. Seems like an odd place for an army to camp then.
You're not usually that sarcastic.
Sounds like some kind of test. Maybe we'll hunt us a souvenir or two. It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
Either 3 or 4.
3. You absolute blind
You sound
optimist.
just like the bloody man.
I mean, okay, yeah. I mean,
I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for
I
anything.
heard there'll be cake.
I know I've been stabbed, but I mean, all the bleeding is actually internal, which is where it's meant to be, so that is great.
Joke's on them.
Joke's on him, I didn't like my bleeding like that. There's the other one.
I bless you today.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
Is this the guy who, if memory serves, right, is desperate to let you know that he has once had sex with somebody?
Yes.
Right, okay.
And like the next line, I'm pretty sure. You're the third.
You've heard about me?
I mean...
Not a great deal. We've been waiting for your arrival, though.
He looks panicked.
Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of our layman. You have the bearing of a man who knows how to
Alex
fight.
actually managed
If I
to
may
not
ask, were
get
you a
past his
soldier
wife
before you
being
came here?
mentioned yet. Well, I've got a soul, but I'm not a soldier, and I think it would be the... No, I've never been a soldier.
Never been a yeah.
It wouldn't occur to me to mention the other skills I
I
have.
hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens.
I'm really good at
It's not
Pokemon.
thrilling to be given that chance.
It's the Darkspawn. I'm going to challenge us to Pokemon Duel. I've got us.
I wouldn't be cruel enough to go with number 5. Number 3 just blatantly isn't true. Number 4?
Yeah.
Like, we wouldn't actually investigate very far.
You can't do it for everything.
I know, we just need to know what we're going with.
It'll get even tougher at the sort of interaction points when you like piss off every healer in the game.
I'd probably say, he said it may be this.
Yeah.
I never heard of such a ritual.
Kieran's
I had
very
no
big
idea
at naming
there were more
and shaming.
tests after getting
Yeah.
recruited. I suppose since you're finally here...
If it's something that I genuinely think should be
shall see you
kept under wraps, it will be kept under wraps, but otherwise... Nah, he said it. Why would I question that? Benefit of playing the game
Sorry,
is
the
that I
main
do
army
know...
camp is off limits for you right now.
Alright, even though... Okay, I guess I'll deal with that later on. I know where the side quests are, but apparently I can't access some of them right now.
You do know the side quests, or you just going...
I think we'll take the conversation. We might not take the quests.
Okay.
But we'll take the conversation. Not every single, but some of them. If I can be bothered, really.
You there, Elf. What's your name? It's Pick.
This one we absolutely can take.
Excuse me, I must get the hounds ready for battle.
Apparently not.
You already have a dog?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure... No, yeah, because we've got the dog, we can still do the quest. But we need to find the flower ourselves and then go hand it in.
Oh.
So we can't be given that quest to heal the dog, because I think there's a need to.
They can be killed.
Oh! Alistair, do you want a hat?
Let's make it all just look random.
Do you want a better shield?
I thought you were going to give him your family's guard shield just so...
That is the family shield.
No, but I meant
like... Oh, like, as in, you're one of my guards now, boy.
Yeah, basically.
Let's give you benefit of defense. Let's give you chance to dodge attacks, because that's really good for the main melee combat dealer. And that one will get you some constitution, so you can take a hit better.
Their blood is black as sin and poisonous. Don't even touch it.
Let's see, where are we going now? I think it's only a little bit that you can grab in here, and then you've got to go speak to Duncan.
All right.
Blessed art thou who exists in the
It's the traditional video game thing, though, isn't it? I must have everything. I need to loot everything.
See, I would save the world, but somewhere there's a barrel with like a herb that I don't need.
Yeah, that I'm never gonna use.
So, if we could just tell him to wait, that's fine.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll
No.
assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she?
Yes.
We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give
You
anyone
try to
more
say that
ammunition
Alistair
against
was
us.
literally given
You're right.
divine right to basically be a dick to...
He was a Templar.
Since you're all
Well,
here, we can
okay.
begin. You
Divine
will
right to
be
basically be a dick to the mages, right? Okay, I'll give you that.
The first is to obtain 3 vials of darkspawn blood, one for each recruit.
Does it need to be a vial? Can we not just come back with like a soaked blade?
Bring a darkspawn. Go into the wilds isn't that dangerous, because it's kind of one of those...
Like, yeah, you've been told multiple times it is,
All
you
three
fucking
are
idiot.
skilled and resourceful. Alistair is the most
I love the
junior
only way to have a mage
and will
for the
accompany
first chunk
as
of the
is
game is to
tradition.
be a mage yourself.
Do not worry. I doubt you will need to go far
It's-
into the wilds to find what you
Once
seek.
the actual battle starts, you get a temporary mage, but until then, you're fucked.
Surely you could have acquired some blood before now.
That's a reasonable point.
You must work together to collect.
Isn't it? Could you not have got blood
This is much
before
a
today?
part of the joining as
Is
was
it really that hard?
Apparently everybody's telling me it's really easy.
Yeah. I probably wouldn't even question why we needed it. I'd just go, okay, what else do you need me to do?
Yeah.
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain
Hear
such
the dog.
remote outposts. It has
Excuse me,
recently
where's
come
my
to our
third party
attention that
member?
some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls.
I'm
If you
disappointed that I couldn't name it Barkspawn as I normally do, but it's got to be named after the cat.
And what if they're no longer there?
Yeah.
It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand.
So it feels like you've not answered the question as to what do I do if they're not
It was
fucking
assumed
there.
that we would someday return.
Like,
A great
Jesus!
many things were assumed that have not held true.
How will we find the archive?
Yeah, I mean, I know that we need to move on to continue, but...
But the sealed chest should remain intact. Alistair
Oh
will
good,
guide
so it'll
the
be
area you
buried
need to
50
search.
feet below the ground.
You wouldn't ask with any other
No,
questions.
I would just go,
The
cool!
scrolls contain treaties
Find bits of paper in the wild, get 3 bits of blood, sorted, pal.
Watch over your charges, Alistair.
Blind trust is a great asset, apparently.
Yep.
We will.
And
Apparently.
may the Maker watch over
Yeah,
your
absolutely.
path. I will see you when you return.
We'll go grab the... We'll see if we can now grab the prisoner side quest. It might just be that you're not able to do it until you're back from the wilds. We'll probably call it after maybe the first combat in the wilds. Or maybe the first cutscene in the wilds.
Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
He's wearing your underwear.
I know, right? The hell?
Either that is a really popular brand, and you know.
I think no, I haven't.
No, yeah, just very to the
No,
point.
you have a kind
But
of
at the same point, a question. Great.
All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
Let's be fair. Okay, I think that's horrible because...
Why haven't they fed you?
Yeah.
I expect nobody
To-
thought of it
for
when
me,
I
at
was
least.
such.
I think I'll just do it. I see what I can do. I don't even even ask for a reward, especially not for food.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Has he got enough for 2?
Got a party of 4 now, Kieran. Come on.
You Grey Wardens get
We've
to
been
ride
out,
with the king while I'm
and
left
I've
with
been the one that fucks
drudgery
up and
of
gets
guarding
food,
this
and
deserter.
comes back to yous.
They should have
Party of
just hanged
4,
him.
but one of them
Put
left
his
to
head
get
on a
food.
pike as an example.
I did not read that as why did he want to desert because I'm tired.
You thought dessert?
I thought it's like, why does he want a dessert? It's like, that's a valid question. You got bigger problems, pal. But it seems a waste for you to guard him all day.
I mean, yeah, he's in
I
a
can't
he's
just
in
let
a
him go,
fucking
can I?
cage.
The army will figure out what to do with him. Probably just waiting for someone important to make a decision. Then they'll hang him, I expect. And I can go and do something else.
I think I'd then just say I had a chat. I don't think I'd ask anything
Aye.
because I didn't ask him anything either.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
He asked. I don't think he was question. He asked for food.
I asked for some food and water.
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
Would I buy it off him?
Yeah, because you would not go for this, so you miss one meal. You would not if you get
fair enough.
No,
I've said that to you if we've all been out drinking.
And I went,
if anyone asks why he's burping, I'm going to say it was you. Just so you know.
10 silver. Considering we've got 330 gold, I think we can spare 10 silver.
Well, look after the pennies. Ask him if he's got 10 silver.
No, I would just give him the foods.
Yeah, because you probably wouldn't want the 10 silver from wherever he's keeping it.
Yeah. Because I know you can get a reward out of him, but again, I wouldn't have wanted to actually touch the key that you get given by him. And I'm pretty sure you can get it in the Return to Osgard DLC instead. Anyway, let's head to the wilds.
Hail. I'm
Hello.
told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
I know that they're trying to do that sort of fancy writing, but that sounds like the guard knows something.
Yeah, it just implies that he's gonna get something dodgy happening. Yeah, you won't be safe out there tonight. Can I let him hit the smuggling ring? Do you know? Right, well, we'll get to the first cutscene of the wilds, and then that's what, an hour and 45 roughly by that point. Okay, which, I mean, we can do longer streams in the future, but this is just test concept, really, isn't it? So do you want to deal with a shit ton of wolves? Come here and deal with a shit ton of wolves. So, hunting a wolf in the nads apparently does not stun it.
Oh good, you're doing survival advice in the wild.
Tip for life, kicking a wolf in the balls probably won't have the successful except you wanted. So yeah, I don't think I would really explore all that much. I would probably go a little bit off the beaten track, but I wouldn't go like all the way down that way or anything like that, you know?
No, you wouldn't like play it like a game like I'm sure there's a secret chest somewhere, you know.
I might go into I might explore a house that I'm investigating. That's one thing.
You alright?
Stub your toe.
Is that Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn.
Ah,
they
shit.
came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
I would try to manage him.
Okay.
Reasonably.
I don't think you have any skill in it, so yeah, you probably would, and that's perfect.
I feel like somebody who's blatantly injured, I'd want to help.
Thank you.
We did.
Yeah,
We've
both done that in the past. Actually, we've called an ambulance for someone in the past. So yeah, I think that's fair.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed.
Surgery.
How many Darkspawn can the four of us
What?
slay?
Surgery.
A dozen?
Surgery.
100? There's an entire
Oh,
army in these forests.
There
Okay,
are
fair enough.
Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the horde.
How do you know? I'm not a
So
coward.
hang on a minute, I don't know if we
This
get
is
told
foolish and
David's
reckless.
surname. If we
We
do,
should
I've
go
forgotten it.
We're not because of the first part of that, but the second.
I don't know, I think the first part, the sheer confidence that I have in my... I'm going to say in my abilities.
Day-to-day preambles through
my stumbling through life. No, we're not helpless, we'll be fine.
I still do not relish the thought of encountering an army.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee
I mean,
they
I never
won't
like those
take us
ones.
by
We can
surprise.
sense, yeah, I can sense things too. If they will come close, I can hear them.
You
I
see,
can
Sir
see,
Knight,
I can
we might die.
sense in quite a lot of
Bobby heard
ways.
about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
That's cool. We'll save it there, and we'll call it a day. Next time it might not be Stuart, but we will always have a guest telling me what I'm allowed to say.
What you would have done in real life.
Yes.
Yeah, so someday refereeing.
Yes, absolutely. So I hope you've enjoyed the first chunk of Dragon Age. This will probably be a bit of a long series because it's a bit of a long game. Sucks. Sucks to be you guys anyway. But yeah, watch future streams. Tomorrow I've got another episode of Drink Assassin's Creed. I'll be taking a pre-shot for that because I've now got one target killed. Yeah, I guess I'll see you for that.
Bye.